There are three areas that companies practice in working on their business. I like to call them the good, the bad, and the ugly. In the good category is something called trust. And what's trust all about? Well, in your personal relationships, you have trust among people. And that's a good thing, because then you know that when somebody says something or does something, that they truly mean it and they will follow through. And they won't change their mind down the road and either stab you in the back or disparage you for what you thought was going to be a compact between yourself and that person. The same is true in business, in both working with other companies, with working with your employees, or working with consultants. It's important that there's a trust among each of those different factions, and if there isn't, then definite problems can arise from that. In 1993, a study was done by three gentlemen out of Lehigh University on agility. One of the things that they found was a best practice among companies was the working of cooperation between a company and other companies. And not just at an arm's length relationship, but where they worked very closely together. There was a definite matter of trust there. Trust to the point where each company would share confidential information with the other. And they were essentially opening their books so that companies could see what they were planning to do, how they were planning to do it, and they could act accordingly. That's a great amount of trust. One of the client companies that I worked with was very trustful to us. We started off very slowly with them and worked first on productivity improvements with them. As we made successes with them and they felt more comfortable, they trusted us to be more involved with their operations, to the point where we helped to select new information system and install it and work. We worked with their employees throughout their various facilities, and they continued to add facilities as we worked, from 1 to 4 at one point. And we were involved with the opening of each of those new facilities and working with the employees to make improvements in there and to make improvements on a daily basis. So there was a large degree of trust, not only with ourselves, but also with the entirety of the employees who work throughout the various facilities and throughout the corporation at all different levels. That's something that everybody aspires to, is to work on a trustful basis with each other, where you can share information and you can be open and honest about the problems that are occurring, how to deal with them, who's involved with it, and what to do.